Boogie drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, why is Martell and his posse moving at night like he's sneaking out without paying the final rental bill? He talking about this the only time he can get help, and I'm like, really? Is it because his posse only gather and operate at night with their alleged criminal behavior? I mean, look at who his posse is. His brother, his uncle, him, all crooks and alleged scammers or criminals, in my opinion. But he talking about he needed a 5-bedroom house because of his kids, and it was so hard to find a particular house to fit his standards in the housing market. And I'm like, probably it probably wasn't. It probably because they in the South, and in my opinion, from what I was told, I've never actually been down there, but from what I heard, a lot of families have a lot of kids and stuff like that. So I don't think it was a matter of trying to find a particular house, a 5-bedroom house, but it probably, in my opinion, it probably was his money. He probably had a money issue, because think about it. Nowadays, I know where I'm at, where I live, you have to have at least 2 to 3 times. You have to make at least 2 to 3 times of the income, the rental income, in order to even qualify to for approval to live in that house. So you just can't say, okay, yeah, I like that house, I want it, because every property, the rent is different, and you have to be able to afford it. You can't just say, okay, I make enough, because now, like I said, they want you to be able to be earning at least 2 to 3 times the rental price to qualify. Or it could have been the like some places, they want you to do a renter's check. They do like a small background check on you to make sure that you don't have any past convictions, or any past late payments in your rent, any evictions or anything like that, before they will allow you to move into their property. And they'll be like, no, because, like, say for instance, if a bankruptcy is too new, they'll say, no, you can't move into the place. So it's probably he had some red flags where he probably tried to get another place, but because of his own business dealings, his not making enough money, relying on Love and Marriage Huntsville checks to be his only source of income, because he too doggone lazy to go and get his businesses up and running to handle them properly. And well, that probably ain't gonna work either, because the public, the viewers, they're just done away with him. And it's like, his suit line was probably his last potential for come up. And when he couldn't come in with the $100,000 for the buy-in, he probably don't have nothing else but his Love and Marriage Huntsville checks to rely on. So I wonder, how did he come about to be able to get another rental property? But anyway, I don't think that it was for lack of not able to find a place. I think that Martell just didn't have it, or either it was his credit that stopped him from actually being able to get a place. Or it could have been both. It could have been, his credit a mess, and he couldn't come up with the funds. And that's probably why he couldn't move, because he admitted that Chris helped him get into the house that he was, alleged to be squatting at. So if it wasn't for Chris, he probably would have never been in that place. And he was also trying to make Chris have sympathy on him, to get him another house, or to, he was trying to milk the situation, it seems like, as long as he could. And it was like, no matter what it was costing Chris, who supposedly been his friend, Martell didn't care, because, it was rumored that Chris lost the contract to sell the house because of Martell. But did Martell care? Nope, not at all. Because he stated as such when he was talking about he wasn't leaving until he found a place to go. And that's why he kept, throwing his kids up in Chris' face, talking about, you want me to leave? What me and my kids supposed to do? Chris should have been like, that ain't my problem. He should have told Martell, take them kids straight on over there to their mama. Melody gon', understand. But you gotta go. That ain't my problem. You knew this day was coming. And Melody, I'm quite sure she would have understood. She would have understood exactly what Chris meant. And hell, Melody, I bet she prefer her kids with her anyway. She don't have to worry about them while they in her care. She don't have to, wonder what's going on with them. Are they eating good? Are they, are they happy? What's going on? She don't have to worry about anything. So, if she needs to travel for work, she probably got Miss Van on standby, who will come up to make sure that they get off to school on time, get to and from school when it's her week. Or like we noticed, if she had to work, when she worked on the weekend, she took her kids with her. So she's introducing them to flying out with her, and with their kids being well behaved, it's nothing for her. So, like I say, Martell, he milked it as long as he could, and he probably was getting ready to get set out, and that's why he went on ahead and got him a place. Or I wonder, did Chris help him get another place? Because Martell, he just seemed like he wasn't going nowhere. But I'm glad he did get out of them people's house, because even though Chris lost the contract, he still needed to go. And probably because he found out that Chris lost the contract, he realized that them people not playing with him. Because if Chris lost the contract and they got another realtor on the case, they definitely ain't have no sympathy for Martell. So maybe he didn't have no choice but to get out. But like I say, Martell, he played on people's emotions, and he definitely played on Chris' emotions with them kids. And it would have been an epic fail, in my opinion, because there's no way that I would have jeopardized my job, my contract, my reputation for the friendship of a Martell Hope, because it wasn't reciprocated, and it definitely was not. He didn't, because if he valued the friendship, he would have just went on ahead and got out when he was first asked to get out. It shouldn't take 8 months to a year for him to find a place. But that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.